Good afternoon, and welcome to the Forest City Regional Mask and Hammer Drama Club's production of Mary Poppins. We ask that you take a moment to silence your cell phones and all other electronic devices. Video recording is allowed through special agreement with Disney International and Music Theater International. Flash photography is prohibited as it is very distracting to our performers. Please note that the aisles will be used multiple times throughout the performance in both the first and second half. Please do your best to keep the aisles clear. Now, sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
Winds in the east, there's a mist coming in, like something is brewing and about to begin. Can't put my finger on what lies in store, but I feel what's to happen all happened before. A father, a mother, a daughter, a son. The threads of their lives are unraveling undone. Something is needed to twist them as tight as a string you might use when you're flying a kite. Chim chimney, chim chim, choo-wee, chim choo.
It's me for the last time.
And who gets stuck with no nanny in the house with the children? Me, that's who.
I've said my say, Miss Brill. I'm done with this house forever.
Well, good riddance then, and mind you don't stumble on your way out.
Where is she going? What on earth am I to say to Mr. Banks?
What is all this commotion? Precision and order, that's all that I ask. The running of the household, a straightforward task. The children, the servants, are all your domain, whilst I remain the sovereign of Cherry Tree Lane. Coat! Winifred, you've engaged 6 nannies in the past 4 months and they've all been unqualified disasters. A nanny should govern, a nanny should rule. A nanny is a paragon who suffers no fool. A nanny's a stalwart our children would gain by having such a nanny in Cherry Tree Lane. Umbrella. Briefcase.
If only we could find someone like your old nanny.
Hardly anybody can manage Miss Andrews' standards of efficiency. Besides, we can never afford somebody of her caliber. Now place an advertisement in the Times that states Jane and Michael Banks require the best possible nanny at the lowest possible wage.
Father, we've made our own advertisement.
What on earth?
George, I think we should hear it.
If you want this choice position, have a cheery disposition, rosy cheeks, no warts. That's the part I put in. Play games, all sorts. You must be kind, you must be witty, very sweet and very pretty.
Oh, all the ridiculous!
George, please.
Take us on outings, give us sweets.
Sing songs, bring sweets.
We won't hide your spectacles so you can't see.
Put toads in your bed, put pepper in your tea.
Hurry, nanny, many thanks
Sincerely,
Jane
and Michael Banks.
That's quite enough Tommy Rot for one day. just go to the nursery so I can get to work.
They were only trying to help.
It won't help anyone to make me late. Precision and order. That's all that I ask.
The running of a household,
A straightforward task. The children, the servants, are all your domain. Whilst I remain the sovereign.
You remain the sovereign
Of Cherry Tree Lane.
Good morning.
Yes?
I've come in answer to the advertisement.
The advertisement? What
Now
advertisement?
let's see. Play games all sorts, which I most certainly can. Take us on outings, give us treats.
Michael, it's an advertisement.
Rosy cheeks and fairly pretty. There's no objection on that score, I hope.
Oh, no, none at all.
I'm glad to hear it.
Though, do take it up with Mrs. Banks. She manages all that side of things. Anything domestic has nothing to do with me. But don't forget the references.
I make the rule never to give references.
I see.
I'll see the children now, thank you.
Well, yes, you'll find very nice children. Jane, Michael, this is... Oh,
Mary Poppins. Jane, don't stare. And close your mouth, Michael. We are not codfish. Best foot forward, spit sport.
Mrs. Brill, I believe we have a new nanny.
She pressed the interview then.
Or I did.
A very tidy nursery, I must say. Tidier than I was expecting. Who's responsible for that?
Mrs. Brill.
Me. I am. I like to keep things neat.
Do you indeed? Well, I look forward to making use of that. If there's one thing I appreciate, it's a child whose word I can depend on. Now, first things first, I always say the proper place to hang a hat is on a hat stand.
There's nothing in it.
You better keep an eye on this one. She's tricky.
Mary Poppins, how did you know what we wanted in a nanny when we made our list?
Your list? I'm not an item in the weekly shop, thank you very much.
How did you come then? It's as if the wind just blew you here.
It did. Now stand over there. Just as I thought. A noisy, mischievous, troublesome little boy.
You're making that up. A noisy, mischievous.
Now you. Thoughtless, short-tempered, and untidy.
I don't believe you let me see. What was your measurements, Mary Poppins?
I'm practically perfect in every way.
Practically perfect.
So people say. Each virtue virtually knows no bound. Each trait is great and patently sound. I'm practically perfect from head to toe. If I'd a fault, it would never dare to show. I'm so practically perfect in every way. Now perhaps you have a few questions?
Not temperamental.
Never.
Not grouchy or gruff.
The very thought.
Will you stay tender when the going gets tough?
Quite to the contrary.
Do you read stories without a big fuss?
Or have objections to playing with us?
Some minor improvements may not go unmissed, but at all times you must remember this. Now, I like games, but I choose things.
That's not fair.
I didn't say it was fair. I said I was practically perfect, and here's my ear. By the time I leave here, you both will be
Chim chimney, chim chimney, chim chim chiroo. I does what I likes and I likes what I do. Today I'm a screever, and as you can see, a screever's an artist of highest degree. And it's all me own work from me own memory. Stay right where you are. I know their silhouettes anywhere. Mary Poppins!
It's nice to see you, Bert.
Well, I must say, you do look swell.
He can't know you. You've only just arrived.
I wasn't born 1 minute before I walked into your house, Michael Banks. Have you met these two Berts?
I've seen them running around chasing a kite.
It isn't a real kite.
So, what are you up to?
Mary Poppins is a game. It's called A Walk in the Park.
Some game. I'd rather eat spinach.
Come along, Bert.
He can't come with us. He's too dirty. And we don't want to go to the stinky park anyways.
Oh, yes, you do. Because when you walk with Mary Poppins, you go to places you've never dreamed of. All that it takes is a spark. Then something as plain as a park becomes a wonderland. All you have to do is look anew, then you'll understand why it's a jolly old day with Mary. Mary makes your heart so light.
Oh, really?
When the day is grey and ordinary, Mary makes the sun shine bright.
You do talk nonsense, Bert.
Oh, happiness is blooming all around her. The daffodils are smiling at the
I have the
dawn.
faintest idea what...
When Mary holds your hand, you feel so grand. Your heart starts beating like a big brass band.
You've enough brass for all of us.
Oh, it's a jolly old day with Mary. No wonder that it's Mary that we love. Come on, you two.
Boring, just like other nannies thinking parks are good for us. It's just statues, socks, and grannies. I don't understand all the fuss. Is she doing it despite us?
We could lose her for a lot.
Perhaps it's all a plot.
I'll tell you what, she seems so different, but
I bet she's not. There is nothing to excite us in the park.
What was that? You're quite wrong, you know. When you take a walk with Mary, anything can happen.
what? Who are you?
I'm Melius. I've waited half a century to take a walk on a sunny day like this. Each man up with his dog will stand agog to see a statue take a gentle.
Oh, it's a jolly holiday with Mary. No wonder that it's Mary that we love. Oh, it's a jolly holiday with Mary. Mary makes your heart so light. When the day is grey and ordinary, Mary makes the sun shine bright. Oh, happiness is blooming all around her. The daffodils are smiling at the dawn. When Mary holds your hand, you feel so grand. Your heart starts beating like a big brass band. Oh, it's a jolly holiday with Mary. No wonder that it's Mary that we love. No wonder that it's Mary that we love.
Jane, did that really just happen?
Yes, but how?
Mary Poppins, of course.
How did you make it happen?
Anything can happen if you let it.
You won't leave us, will you, Mary Poppins?
I'll stay till the wind changes. Now run along in.
Jane and Michael want to say goodnight to you.
Tell them you've given me the message.
George, please.
Oh, Father, we've had a fantastic day. We sang with the busker and danced with the statue. You would have approved, but...
If you knew that, then why did you do it?
Father, can I have a kite? A proper one?
Could you fly one?
Well, you can always teach me.
Now, when would I have the time to do that? Now, would you please let me get on? Good night!
Poor Michael. All he cares about is flying kites.
I used to love flying kites when I was his age, but my nanny, Miss Andrews, soon frightened me out of it.
Is it out of the question to do without a nanny?
Don't be absurd. All the best people have nannies, so the wives can entertain and do charity work. Which reminds me, how's your tea party coming along?
It seems so odd to send invitations to people I hardly know.
But they're people you should know. Remember, by a friend shall you be judged.
But that's the point. They're not my friends.
Winifred, dearest, I'm just thinking what's best for you here. Are you going to speak to Mary Poppins about this afternoon?
I don't think so.
Very well then. Just make sure she's doing things our way, not hers.
Winds do change, tides can turn, sink or swim, see what you learn. Me, I was told when I was small, just learn a trade, so I learned them all. Chim chimini chim chim chiree.
Mrs. Brill, what about the cake?
It's just out here, been too hot to be iced or touched for that matter.
Are you quite sure you know how to ice it?
Quite sure, and in case you weren't, I have not been exchanged by the fairies for a tall nincompoop.
I'll just go up and check the drawing room.
I'd like to be helpful.
And I'd like to be rich, but doesn't he thought otherwise? Does she indeed?
Please, Mrs. Brill, I don't mind, honest.
All right, I'll give you one task and one task only. Put the icing tools next to the cake. You think you can manage that?
Is that all?
For you, yes. For me, no. I swear, a traitor in the tower was on a pleasure cruise compared to my life in this house.
Michael, why don't we make the icing?
Because we don't know how.
Don't be so feeble. Get the eggs and the flour.
Are there eggs in icing?
There are in mine. Robbins and I, bring me the cake.
Mrs. Brill, you go up and get ready now.
Robinson, children, what have you done? Should I call a doctor?
I don't think that will be necessary, ma'am.
Children, do you have any idea how important my party is? Why, you deserve some very nasty medicine. Just you wait till bedtime.
Oh, I don't think we should wait till then, ma'am. Why not go up and get changed? We'll clear up, won't we?
But I'm now ill, and you can't make me take it.
In that, as in so many things, your information is faulty. Open.
But it's strawberry ice.
Now you.
I'm not sure I like strawberry ice.
I'm not sure I care. Open.
I'm cordial.
Now off we go, you two. Michael, I know you like to keep things neat. Jane.
I told you she was tricky.
Callum and I do it when he wakes up. Here's the servants.
With that attitude, you'll get through a lot of stuff before you're very old. Besides, in every job that must be done, there's an element of fun. You find the fun and snap. The job's a game. And every task you undertake becomes a piece of cake. A lark, a spree. It's very clear to see that spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down, the medicine go down, the medicine go down. Just a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down in a most delightful way. On my point exactly. The honeybees fetch the nectar from the flowers to the comb, never tire them buzzing to and fro, because they take a little nip from every flower that they sip, and hence they find their task is not a grind. For a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down, the medicine go down, the medicine go down. Off we go, Robert and I.
Poppins, you're a miracle worker. How did you get him to do that?
Just a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down. Oh, medicine go down. Medicine go down. Just a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down. In the most delightful way. In the most delightful way.
We'll be off now, ma'am. Best foot forward.
These came for you this morning, ma'am. They're from your guests, ma'am. They're invitations. They're not coming. None of them.
Oh, do you think we chose the wrong day?
No, ma'am. I'm afraid you asked the wrong people.
In the most delightful way.
Mary Poppins, where are we going today?
I thought we could play our next game.
What game?
A visit to the bank.
Did Father agree?
If he did, you must have put the idea in his head somehow.
What an impertinent thing to say. Me putting ideas into other people's heads. Really?
Precision and order, cogs in a wheel, opening a ledger, closing a deal, prudent investment, financial sense, a perfect ray of sunshine, pound shillings and pence.
I see Herr von Husser's coming in again today. Have you made your decision? I believe so, sir. Good, good. Be sure it's the right one.
Every transaction, credit or debt, sheets are all well balanced, targets are met.
Herr Banks, what objections can you have? My security is more than adequate and Latin America is an expanding market. Have you no courage?
Mr. von Hustler, what I can't grasp is what exactly is your final product?
What do you think? Money, of course.
Yes, but making money out of money, is that truly enough?
Are you man enough to be a banker?
Assessing the market, limit the risk, little room for error. Business is brisk.
Have you come to a decision, Mr. Banks? There's a town of good people whose future depends on you.
I know that.
Please, Mr. Banks, give us this chance. The factory could be running in weeks and expanding before the year's out. Please, Mr. Banks, I'd give it everything I've got.
I believe you, Miss Northbrook, but how could I be sure the money would be safe?
What about my workforce? They'll make it safe. My men have dreams to earn an honest living. A wife and kids, a home to call their own. If you'd invest in us today, it paves the way. I promise we'd repay you.
I'm sorry, Miss Northbrook, but
Father!
What on earth are you doing here? Can't you see I'm busy?
No, we're done, and no man should be too busy for his own children. What have you come here for, young man? Have you come for some money as well?
Hardly. What would they need money for?
Well, it's never too early to learn its value.
I know the value of this sixpence.
No, that's its worth. Its value is in how you spend it. Do good, and may you have good luck.
And what do you say to Miss Northbrook?
Thank you.
I'll wait outside.
When I was a boy, I would never dare interrupt my father at work.
Were you ever a little boy?
Of course I was. And my nanny, Miss Andrews, kept me out of my father's way.
What about your mother?
I hardly think saw either of them once a week.
Then who kissed you goodnight, Miss Andrews?
Certainly not. There was no time for hugs or kisses or any of that sloppy nonsense.
When you invest the bank's money, Father, what you looking for? A good man or a good idea?
I suppose I should say a good idea, but a good man is much rarer, much more valuable.
Come along, children.
Mr. Von Hustler, I've reconsidered your argument, but I'm afraid my answer is no.
So, you don't recognize a good idea?
No, but I recognize a good man when I see one.
You regret their banks.
A man with dreams that life hasn't broken. A man with hopes, ambitions to fulfill. A man you're certain at first chance deserves a chance. So, Miss Northbrook, when exactly can we get that new factory up and running?
Thank you, sir. You won't regret this.
Feed the birds, tuppence a bag, tuppence, tuppence, tuppence a bag.
There's that horrible old woman.
Don't point. And for your information, she is not in the least horrible.
But she's just a bundle of rags.
When will you learn to look past what you see? Early each day to the steps of St. Paul's, the little old bird woman comes. In her own special way to the people she calls.
Come buy my bags full of crumbs. Come feed the little birds, show them you care, and they'll be glad if you do. The young ones are hungry, the nests are so bare, all it takes is tuppence from you. Feed the birds, tuppence a bag, tuppence, tuppence, tuppence a bag.
Feed the birds, that's what she cries, while overhead her birds fill the skies. One bag, please. All around the cathedral, the saints and apostles look down as she sells her wares. Although you can't see them, you know they are smiling each time someone shows that he cares. Her words are simple and few. Listen, listen, she's calling to you.
Feed the birds, tuppence a bag, tuppence, tuppence, tuppence a bag.
Hello, Bert.
Hello, Mary. Hello, kids.
Hello.
We're off to Mrs. Corey's talking shop. Care to join us?
Talking shop?
Who's Mrs. Corey?
Who's Mrs. Corey? Mrs. Corey is older than anyone in the world. She talked to William before he went conquering, to Vlad before he went impaling, and to Alexander before he went so great.
That's impossible.
Anything can happen if you let it.
Well, if it isn't Mary Poppins, with Jane and Michael Banks.
She knows us.
And how's poor little Georgie?
Who's Georgie?
George Banks, your father. He used to give his nanny the slip and come to my shop here in secret. I remember he used to love my gingerbread stars. Now, Mary Poppins, what can I do for you?
Well, I did want an ounce of conversations.
Well, I'm out of conversations and I'm out of words too. I do have some letters.
Now, what words can we make?
Rotoplex.
Ooh, Lepidopterus.
Those don't count, she made them up.
And where do you think words came from in the first place? Somebody had to make them up.
You know, we can always use the same letter more than once. Now let me see. Super, cali, fragilistic, expialidocious.
But that's not a word.
Of course it's a word, and unless I'm very much mistaken, I think it's a rather useful one. When trying to express oneself, it's frankly quite absurd to leap through lengthy lexicons to find the perfect word. A little spontaneity keeps conversation keen. You need to find a way to say precisely what you mean. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, even though the sound of it is something quite atrocious. If you say it loud enough, you'll always sound precocious. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
But it doesn't mean anything.
It could be exactly what you want it to.
When stoned and when we're chatting, simply grunting would suffice.
If they had this bad, I might have used it once or twice.
I'm sure the Roman Empire only entered the abyss because those Latin scholars never heard of her like this.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. If you say it softly, the effect can be hypnosis. Check your breath before you speak in case it's halitosis. Yuck! Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Underline.
You know, you can't say it backwards, which is so polite, but that's off the clippers.
She may be tricky, but she's bloody good.
So, the cat has got your tongue, there's no need for dismay. Just summon up this word and then you've got a lot to say.
Pick out those 18 consonants, that's 16 vowels as well, and put them in order, which is very hard to spell.
S-U-P-E-R C-A-L-I-F R-A-G-I-L I-S-T-I-C-E-X-P-I-A-L-I-D
O-C-I-O-U-S.
Smarty pants.
S-U-P-E-R C-A-L-I-F R-A-G-I-L I-S-T-I-C-E-X-P-I-A-L-I-D O-C-I-O-U-S S-U-P-E-R C-A-L-I-F R-A-G-I-L I-S-T-I-C-E-X-P-I-A-L-I-D O-C-I-O-U-S.
Here we go.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Even though the sound of it is something quite atrocious. If you say it loud enough, you always sound precocious. Supercalifragilistic.
Supercalifragilistic.
Supercalifragilistic. Expialidocious. Supercalifragilistic. Expialidocious.
Yeah, that was good.
George, why on earth are you home so early? Is everything all right?
No, everything's all wrong. After I refused to loan the bank's money to some German chap, he went to our chief rivals. They gave him the money and now it looks set to be a gold mine.
Well, they can't expect you to get it right every time.
That's exactly what they expect.
Oh, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Even though the sound of it is something quite atrocious. If you say
That is more than loud enough! Now go to your room! Mary Poppins, you're supposed to teach the children manners. Just look at them!
George, you're tired. Mary Poppins, perhaps you could keep the children occupied in the nursery for tonight.
That's not fair. Father's loses his temper and locked up in the nursery. Father's mean and wrong and I hate him.
Jane, you take that back this instant. I will not have you criticize your father. Mary Poppins, the children to the nursery, please. George, if you have troubles, I'd like to share them.
Don't worry, you will. The banks decided to suspend me without salary until they decide what to do with me.
Twists and turns, ups and downs. One moment smiles, next moment frowns. But bad-tempered faces had better change quick. 'Cause if the wind changes, the face might just stick. Chim chimney chim chim chiree chim chiroo.
Why does Father always get so cross?
Father's supposed to be nice to children, not yell at them all the time.
Maybe. But have you asked yourself who looks after the fathers when things go wrong?
The mothers, I suppose?
Not the children?
Wouldn't that be rather upside down?
Sometimes families are upside down. For a while, anyways.
I don't want to be in an upside down family. I wish I could just run away.
Then why don't you?
But you'd miss me.
No, I wouldn't.
That is all, you two. Now into bed at once.
Oh, Mary Poppins said we should just go away.
Be careful of the things you wish for.
Do you ever stop?
You should govern your temper before your temper governs you.
I'm sick and tired of your stupid sayings and your stupid games.
Just get into bed. Playing the game, having a ball. Those who won't play shan't play at all. We'll meet again, maybe when they've learned to play the game.
Up where the smoke is all billowed and curled, between pavement and stars as a chimney sweeps the world. Where there's hardly no day, nor hardly no night. There's things half in shadow and halfway in light. On the rooftops of London. Whew, what a sight!
Joining the sweeps tonight, are we?
The best view in the world, eh? Chim chimney, chim chimney, chim chim chiree. A sweep is as lucky can be. Chim chimney, chim chimney, chim chim chiroo.
Good luck will rub off when he shakes hands with you.
Or blow me a kiss.
Bert?
And that's lucky too. Oh, so you're going then?
The wind has changed.
But they're good kids, Mary.
Would I be bothering with them if they weren't? But I can't help them if they won't let me.
So?
So they've got to do the next bit on their own. Cheerio, Bert. Keep an eye on them for me.
Where's Mary Poppins?
Gone.
Gone.
Mrs. Brill, what does au revoir mean?
It's French. Why?
She's written this note. Dear Jane and Michael, keep playing the games. Au revoir, Mary Poppins.
It means till we meet again. Now come along, children, before you catch a death.
Is there a more happier crew than them what sing chim chim chiree chim chiroo? Chim chimney chim chim chiree chim chiroo.
Mrs. Brill, is the nursery tidy?
As tight as I can make it, ma'am. Sienna is out for the last 6 weeks. I've had all the work to do looking after the children ever since she left. And now I've got to get the whole house ready just to welcome her back again.
If only you knew how hard it was to track her down.
Really, ma'am? Fancy that.
Mrs. Brill, it is hard, isn't it?
Well, I don't know who else. The note said till we meet again.
George, dear, you're going to be surprised.
Winifred, you know very well I hate surprises.
Oh, I do believe you're going to be proud of me. Now, hurry up, everybody. I want you to find everything spit, spot, spick, and span.
Spick and span.
Our sense of excitement is hard to contain. Order is returning. Wonder is returning. Someone is returning to Cherry Tree Lane.
Good morning.
The Holy Terror!
Miss Andrew, how lovely it is to finally meet you. I hope you had a pleasant journey.
It was thoroughly unpleasant. Where did George go?
I'm afraid he had an urgent appointment.
Well, it's not much of a house, is it?
We like it.
Then it doesn't take much to keep you happy. Look at the dust. There. And there. Filth! And you must be the children. Pity. I don't suppose you know who I am.
Yes, we do. You're the Holy Terror.
Impudent boy! And why aren't you wearing any stockings?
I don't like them.
What manners? I can see there was not a minute to lose. These children have been spoiled. I've arrived here just in time. By chance I've wrought the punishment that best befits the crime. In stone and treacle and carbolic soap, these are the tools of my trade. With spoonfuls of sugar, you don't have a hope of seeing that changes are made.
Does it taste as bad as it smells?
Worse. Open! Your son will go to boarding school at once. As for the girl, I shall take charge of her myself. I won't stand for whining or whinging or whimpering, crying or lying or sobbing or simpering. I fear it's clear that in these two such bad habits lurk. There's threatened to throttle them, uncork the bottle, brimstone and treacle will work. Now show me to my room.
I'm disappointed. I truly am. I thought it was going to be...
Her with the umbrella.
What are we going to do?
The only thing we can't do, run away.
What's the matter, and who's after you?
The nastiest nanny in the world.
Is she really as bad as all that?
She looks like something that would eat a Tony Young.
Miss Andrews was father's nanny.
Which explains, oh Lord.
Ever since father's lost his job, he just sits and mopes. Father's supposed to look after the children, not yell at them all the time.
Hey, I wouldn't say that. You know what? Why don't we start things off with a bit of a shake for good luck?
How would shaking hands with you bring us luck?
Didn't anyone ever tell you it's lucky to shake a chimney sweep's hand?
Look, it's a real one. What's the matter? You've always wanted to fly a kite.
I've always wanted to fly one with father.
I see. Well, of course you have. But you need to know how it's done. Get some training in, and you make him the proudest father in the whole bloomin' empire. With tuppence for paper and strings, you can have your own set of wings. With your feet on the ground, you're a bird in flight with your fist holding tight to the string of your kite. Oh, let's go fly a kite up to the highest height. Let's go fly a kite and send it soaring up through the atmosphere, up where the air is clear. Oh, let's go fly a kite. Reel it in.
I can't, it's stuck.
Oh, you can do it. Pull one more time. Oh, let's go fly a kite up to the highest heights. Oh, let's go fly a kite.
Oh, Mary Poppins, I knew it. I knew you'd come back.
Don't squeeze! I'm not a sardine in a tin. And where are your coats?
We didn't have time to put them on.
Because we've run away.
Have you indeed?
Ever since you left, Miss Andrews come and Father's ruined, and we haven't helped him like he wanted us to.
Oh my eye, but your life's a tragedy. Now let's go home. And don't dawdle.
But she's there. She came as a surprise for Father.
Has she? Well, maybe I'll be a surprise for her. Hello, Bear.
Welcome, Mary. You're a sight for sore eyes.
You really are. Welcome back, Mary Poppins.
Come along, children.
Aren't you going to shake hands with Bert for luck?
I don't need any luck, thank you.
You stay there, boy, and clean the grate. Again. Ah, so you've decided to come crawling back, have you? And who are you?
I'm Mary Poppins.
Mary Poppins, but you left without notice.
And I've come back without notice.
I see. And what do you expect me to do?
Pack!
Pack! Well, you insolent young person, how dare you speak to me this way? Brimstone and shriek, my favorite liquor, that will make runaways stop. Impudent children respond so much quicker, forced to drink every last drop. I brought up their father.
Well, that I don't doubt. You must be so proud at the way he turned out.
A shining example, a pillar,
a post. They all have their problems, but he more than most. I recognize fully that you are the bully who views cruel deeds as a perk. Well, now here's a catch because you've met your match.
Brimstone intrigue,
just a spoonful of sugar.
Brimstone intrigue,
just a spoonful of sugar. Brimstone intrigue,
brimstone intrigue. Well.
That's given her a taste of her own medicine.
Mary Poppins, wherever did you come from?
She came from
Michael?
Michael, Jane. Why, you're very naughty to go running off like that, and I should be as angry as anything if I weren't so pleased to see you. Where's Miss Andrew?
She's gone.
Gone? Why?
She didn't give a reason, ma'am.
Good evening, Mum. I found this one wandering in the park. Good night, Mum.
George.
Where is she?
Miss Andrew, she's gone. Mary Poppins is here.
Is she? Well, might I have a word? Things have not gone well since you've left us, and...
About my wages, sir. If you don't mind, I won't take any just now. I should prefer to let them accrue.
If only you knew how many payments were accruing as is.
Now, I must get started. Jane, Michael, Spitsport!
Come along, George. After so many years of good service, you made a wrong decision. What's the worst that could happen?
Winifred, if I'm to be dismissed by the bank, we'll be destitute.
We'll still have what really matters, the children and each other.
Mary Poppins, is that locket new?
What's inside?
A portrait.
Whose?
You'll know when the time comes, and not before.
You aren't going to leave us this time, are you, Mary Poppins?
I'll stay till the wind changes.
What change? Where?
Let's wait and see.
Uncanny nannies are hard to find.
Unique yet speak unspeakably kind.
You're practically perfect.
And yet I'm sure there's room for improvement. A few gains more.
Hello there.
How you doing?
Bert, what's you doing up here?
And where else should a chimney sweep be?
The ward is awfully big, isn't it?
And what does that tell you?
They're all awfully small and unimportant.
Oh, speak for yourself.
Not to us so much, but our problems. They seem so big down in the nursery, but up here.
That's more like it. Troubles are never so bad when you look at them from a little higher up. Brush away the dirt and soot. Brush away your tears. Cobwebs that aren't swept away hang around for years. We may look a motley crew, smudge with tar and grime, but when you need a helping hand, we try to step in, just in time. Over the rooftop, step in time. Over the rooftop, step in time. Never need a reason, never need a rhyme. Over the rooftop, step in time. Kick your knees up, step in time. Kick your knees up, step in time. Never need a reason, never need a rhyme. Kick your knees up, step in time.
Child, it is a step in time, having things the same.
Never miss a chance to get it right.
Woo!
Don't you seem a perfect crime? Don't you seem ashamed when the steps are going as smoothly as they might? That's when we step in time. That's when we step in time. Never need a reason, never need a rhyme. That's when we step in time. Link your elbows, step in time. Link your elbows, step in time. Never need a reason, never need a rhyme. Link your elbows, step in time. Kick your knees up, step in time. Kick your knees up, step in time. Never need a reason, never need a rhyme. Kick your knees up, step in time. Oh, step in time. Step in time. Never need a reason, never need a rhyme. Never need a reason, never need a rhyme. If you kick your knees up, kick your knees up, kick your knees up, kick your knees up, step, 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 step. Never need a reason if you step in time. And always remember, there's plenty of folk ready to help you should you need them. Back to the nursery.
Back to the nursery.
Back to the nursery, step in time. Back to the nursery, step in time. Never need a reason, never need a rhyme. Back to the nursery, step in time.
Special delivery for George Biggs, Esquire.
Special delivery?
Special delivery, step in time. Special delivery, step in time. Never need a reason, never need a rhyme. Special delivery, step in time. Well, time to go now. Good night, Governor.
Cheerio, Governor!
Not so fast! To the nursery, now! Jane, you too. Mary Poppins, would you be kind enough to explain?
First of all, I would like to make one thing clear.
Yes?
I never explain anything. Come along, children.
It's happened. The chairman wants to see me at the close of business tonight.
Tonight?
We might as well face it. In just a few hours, I'll have joined the ranks of the unemployed.
Are you quite sure?
Quite sure. So we'd better make some plans. Well, I never. So that's where I put them.
What are they?
Gingerbread stars I once hid for my nanny. When I grew up, I used to dream that I'd know all there was to know about the stars. I haven't thought about all that in years. I'm not usually sentimental.
It's good to look back sometimes.
It's that Poppins woman. She's responsible for all of this.
I think I know the person. What's that thing she's always saying? It goes something like this. A spoonful of sugar, that is all it takes. It changes bread and water into tea and cakes. A spoonful of sugar goes a long, long way. So have yourself a healthy helping every day. Well, good luck, Governor.
And good luck to you too, Bert.
Bank?
Yes.
Well, we were each given a sixpence and we're told to spend them wisely.
Excellent advice. What did you buy with them?
We haven't bought anything yet. We've decided to give them to you.
I suppose Mary Poppins put you up to this?
She hasn't said a word about it.
We just thought a little bit of extra cash might loosen things up a bit.
Father, we do love you, you know. Mother, Father's really worried, isn't he?
He is, but it's important to remember that he loves you very much, and that matters more than jobs or houses or anything else.
You are going to go to the bank with him, are you?
I'd like to, but I'm afraid it just isn't possible.
Mary Poppins says anything's possible.
Do you really believe that, Mary Poppins?
Anything can happen if you let it. Sometimes things are difficult, but you can bet it doesn't have to be so.
Changes can be made.
You can move a mountain if you use a large spade.
Anything can happen, it's a marvel.
You can be a butterfly
or just stay lovable.
Stretch your mind beyond fantastic. Dreams are made of strong elastic.
Take some sound advice and don't forget it.
Anything can happen if you let it.
If you reach for the stars, all you get are the stars. But we've found all you speak. If you reach for the heavens, you get the stars.
Feed the birds, sir. Only tuppence a bag.
I would take it as a great favor if you would kindly feed them for me.
Banks, you turned down a scheme that was bound to make millions, and we want to know what.
I'll tell you why. Mr. Von Huster's scheme was hollow. It talked about assets and profits and growth, but there wasn't a word about people. I apologize for ruining the bank, but I do not apologize for believing there are more things important in life than making money.
My dear chap, Von Huster's scheme had ruined our rival in the nastiest scandal since records begun. We're not looking for your apology, we're offering ours.
Oh my word.
And another thing, do you remember giving a loan to a fellow named Northbrook? Well, she's repaying it and opening 2 new factories at the percentage you negotiated. We look to set to make a fortune.
Oh my word!
Well, that's just it. We very much hope you might tell us how you did it. Just give us the word. It'll be quite safe with us.
Give you the word. Give you the word. Oh, I'll give you the word, all right. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Even though the sound of it is something quite atrocious. See, if you say it loud enough, you'll always sound precocious. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Forgive him, it's not his fault. It's all because of his nanny, Miss Andrew.
The Holy Terror. She taught me everything I know.
Well, now's your chance to forget it.
Winifred, dearest, it's okay. I made the bank a fortune.
Really?
By way of recompense, we'd like to offer you the job of senior manager at double your salary.
Exactly how much has he made for you?
Triple. Quadruple your percentage rate.
Close your mouth, George. We are not a codfish.
Well?
I accept, but you must understand one thing. From now on, my family comes first. Agreed?
Agreed.
Winifred, I'm afraid I've underestimated you.
Oh, George. Anything can happen, it's official. You can choose the super or the superficial. Sally forth away we're steering. Obstacles start disappearing. Go on, chase your dreams, you won't regret it. Anything can happen if you let it.
I love you, Mary Poppins.
You are a fine boy, Michael Banks, and one day you will be a fine man.
What makes me so anxious when you talk like that?
Like what?
Oh, gentle and kind, and not a bit like you. Be cross, Mary Poppins. Do be cross again.
Is that the things I get for the trouble I've taken?
That's better.
Now to bed with the both of you. Go along, spit sport.
It's tonight, isn't it?
Yes, Bert.
Well, goodbye then, Mary.
Goodbye, Bert. Look after yourself.
With every job, when it's complete, there is a sense of bittersweet. That moment when you know the task is done. Though in your heart you'd like to stay, to help things on their way, you've always known they must do it alone.
There, practically perfect. And I hope it remains so.
Oh, look, it's Mary Poppins' locket. Oh, the chain is broken.
Remember, I'll stay until the chain breaks. What's inside?
It's a portrait of the three of us, signed Dear Mary Poppins with a good deal of love.
Where's Mary Poppins?
She's gone.
Gone? How peculiar.
She'll be back. Now, what do you think of this?
It's the best I've ever seen!
Could we fly together?
Oh, Father!
Mary Poppins won't be coming back. She's gone forever.
My dear, how could you possibly know such a thing?
Because we don't need her. Not anymore. And other families will, won't they, Father?
They will.
I wonder if she's right, George, and we really could do without a nanny from now on. What do you think?
I think you'd better dance with me.
George, this is serious.
Look, a shooting star! We should wish on it!
Oh, I think we can do better than that. If you reach for the stars, you can get all the stars. But we found a whole new spin.
If you reach for the heavens,
You get the stars thrown in. Anything can happen if you let it. Life is out there waiting, so go and get it. Grab it by the collar, seize it by the scruff. Once you've started living life, you just can't get enough. Anything can happen, it's official. You can choose the super or the superficial. Sally forth away with steering. Obstacles start disappearing. Go on, chase your dreams, you won't regret it. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. Anything can happen.
We won't forget you, Mary Poppins.
We'll never forget.
If you
Thank you. My name is Zachary Robertson, otherwise known as Robertson I. Last weekend, my grandmother passed away. I was unsure how I was going to finish this play, but I knew I had to do it. Not for the drama club, but for her, because I knew she would want this. One last thing. Miss Shelley, thank you for everything.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us today. Before we separate, we have a few awards here to hand out. We'd also like to take a moment to recognize our graduating seniors. First, we'll hand out our Drama Club Mask and Hammer MVP awards. This is an award the students vote on their peers to say who they think has been the most valuable players for the Mask and Hammer Drama Club throughout the year. First, our runners-up, Paige House and Alyssa Ernst. And our 2024-2025 Mask and Hammer MVP, Mia Mott. And finally, we'd like to recognize this group of people standing right here in the middle in front of you, our graduating seniors. They will be missed, but we wish them the best in all of their future endeavors. First, Mrs. Brill, Paige House. Next, one of our park goers, Taylor Ferrari. Our Bert, Lucas Beavers. Miss Andrew, Mia Mott. And finally, our drama club's very first 9-year program graduate, our Winifred Banks, Emily Frisbee.
Good evening, folks. I'd like to take a moment to draw your attention to the most dedicated person on this stage. I met Michelle Giles in 2016 on my first day of junior drama. Little did I know it was also her first day of junior drama, as she had just initiated the program that year. And in the past 9 years I've spent with Michelle Giles, I've learned something very important from her. You just heard us all sing "Anything Can Happen If You Let It," referring to things that seem impossible. In drama, we come across impossibility after impossibility. And Miss Shelley doesn't just let impossible things happen, she makes them happen. That's something I will take from her into the rest of my life. I did some math, and over the past 9 years, I spent approximately 1,536 hours with Miss Shelley. We started and ended this journey together. And looking back on those past 9 years, those 1,500 odd hours, there is no one on the planet I would have been better off doing it with. It's bittersweet saying goodbye not just to my Forest City drama career, but to my directors as well. But as heartbreaking as it is to watch her leave this program, I cannot wait to find out what impossible things she does next. Ladies and gentlemen, Shelley Giles.
Miss Shelley, I'm sorry, I promised myself I wouldn't cry tonight. Do you remember in 5th grade, my first year, how I did this sweet little British accent for this silly little character? And folks, you called my parents and asked if I was a foreign exchange student.
True story.
And I'm so happy to make this a full circle and be right here in England with you this year. Thank you, Miss Shelley.
Miss Clark, although you joined us very, very late, in my opinion, you have been doing wonderful things. And not only have you spent so many hours inside this building working, you also did so much outside by writing all those grids to get us new flooring and teaching everyone how to tap. And that takes a lot of responsibility and a lot of time, and we really appreciate everything you've ever done for us.
So, with the closing of our year and Miss Shelley's year, we would like to present Miss Clark and Michelle Giles with gifts for them. We have flowers for each of them, 2 bouquets that we handmade ourselves, thanks to Page House, along with, what else do we have? Can you guys give me? We do have chocolates. We do have chocolates. We had a bit of a panic with those, not gonna lie. And what else? We have some more chocolates.
We also have flower seeds, since you can no longer help all of us grow, just something to keep growing for you.
The blue and gold bag is for Miss Shelley.
No.
We'll figure it out.
Yes.
It's all right.
Do you want me to say it? No, all right. I'll keep it as a surprise.
Surprise. The thing in the blue bag is a surprise.
But then again, thanks to both of you and all of you in Mascanano Drama Club for Forest City for having us seniors and Miss Shelley for our last season. Thank you.